So juicers, there are a lot of mysteries to how the universe works, but did you know there are 4 things that govern pretty much everything about how your day-to-day world operates? They're called the 4 fundamental forces. These are the forces that, as far as we can currently tell, can't be reduced to anything else. Think of them kind of like the operating system for how matter works. The 4 forces are the strong nuclear force, the weak nuclear force, electromagnetism, and gravity. Electromagnetism is very familiar to our everyday lives and governs electricity, magnetism, electromagnetic radiation like light, and the charges that particles like electrons and protons have. The strong nuclear force is what holds both atomic nuclei and the particles within them together. The strong nuclear force has a very, very small range, only active on the kind of distances we'd use to describe the diameter of an atomic nucleus. But within that scale, it's very strong. If you've ever held the same poles of 2 magnets together, you know how much 2 positive charges or 2 negative charges push against each other. Even though protons are all positively charged, the strong nuclear force is powerful enough to stop them from repelling against each other and making atoms fly apart. The weak nuclear force controls how particles can turn into other particles, or decay. The mechanism involves force particles and the extremely tiny particles that make up protons and neutrons, but essentially the weak force allows subatomic particles to change into other subatomic particles, and so turn an atom into a different atom. This becomes important for things like nuclear fusion in the sun or radioactive decay of heavy elements here on Earth. Gravity is the final fundamental force, even though it isn't quite a force in the same way the other 3 are. Gravity is the attraction of anything with mass to anything else with mass. Instead of being caused by or transmitted through particles like the others, gravity comes from space itself being curved by mass, but that has its own video to explain. The 4 fundamental forces are so small and fast that we don't directly see them at work, but they are behind every single thing you've ever touched, seen, or felt in your entire life. And that's the juice.